Yay, so let's get started. So sit up tall. Uh, Make sure you have your props for today. You need a strap and a roll. If you do not have a roll, you can use pillow, or if you don't have that, you can also probably use a block today if it's soft. Okay, so sit up tall, close your eyes. Immediately turn your awareness to a deeper breath. I recently read a quote that was something along the lines of, you cannot shame yourself into change. Only love can do that. And I think this has profound implications if we want to transform any area of our life. If you want to exceed more in your career, if you want to excel in your romantic relationships, if you want to feel closer to the people you love and the people around you, you cannot walk around with the burden of shame. So right now, and throughout this practice, connect to sending deep breath into an area, either a physical area of your body that you've maybe felt ashamed of, whether it's active or whether it's some area that in the past you felt shame around. Or if you feel that you've struggled at all or observed a pattern of struggling with shame around some aspect of your psyche, right? Some aspect of your personality. You can also choose that, but figure out right now where that feeling, that discomfort lives inside your body. Okay, I hope you've picked a spot. Go ahead and open your eyes. Sit in knee pile. Left knee crosses on top of right. If this is too intense, you straighten the right leg. Our pranayama is 3 deep breaths into your spot, followed by Kapalbhati. Okay, so I'll demo Kapalbhati first. For this, your hands are back behind you. You take a deep inhale. You start to exhale through the nose, and then you have short, fast exhales. Okay, almost like you're sneezing out through your nose, but you're pulling your belly muscles in. You're snapping it in with each exhale, and then you let it go after each of those exhales. Okay, so 3 deep breaths into your spot, followed by 30 Kapalbhati. Okay, take 3 deep, loving breaths into the area that you're focusing on, changing the patterns of shame. Press active feet into the floor. Spread your toes apart. Kapalbhati. I don't remember how many rounds I said, but let's do 40. Okay, take a big inhale. Start to exhale through the nose, and then go for 40 pumps. After 40 pumps, walk your hands out in front of your knees. Take a huge inhale. Exhale everything out through your mouth. Empty your lungs. Keep your air out. Uddiyana. Suck your belly muscles in towards your spine, keeping your air out. Relax your belly. Inhale and fill up your core. Uddiyana, exhale all of your air. Pull your belly in and up. Relax your belly. Take a big inhale. Walk your hands up. And then take 3 deep breaths into your area now. Guide your breath to wash through this area that holds a signature of shame, so that you can experience this area in a new way. Go ahead and change the cross of your legs. We're going to practice the same pranayama on the other side. Right knee over left, knee paya. Once again, if this is too intense on bottom leg, you straighten bottom leg. Practice taking 3 deep breaths into your spot, remembering this notion that you cannot shame yourself into change. Only love can do that. Make your breath a loving breath. Go ahead and place your hands on fingertips back behind your chest for chest opener. 40 rounds of Kapalbhati, then 2 Uddiyanas. Inhale, expand your breath towards collarbones. Hug your shoulders back. Begin to exhale through your nose and go for 40 pumps of Kapalbhati. Let's do it. Keep your skull bones lifting up as you continue. After 40 rounds, walk your hands out in front. Take a deep inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale all of your air through your mouth. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Flare your ribs out. Uddiyana. Relax your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine exhaling from the spot or area you've chosen today to empty out any stuck energy. Pull your belly muscles in and up towards your spine. Uddiyana. Relax your belly. Go ahead and sit on up. Use your hands to help change the cross of your legs. And then bring left foot into half lotus, placing it on top of the right thigh, close to the hip. If this is too much, you simply sit with legs crossed. Okay? Left hand onto right knee. Oh, no, we're switching it. Right hand onto left knee. Okay, left hand behind your back to grab for the foot. If you can't quite reach the foot, you use a strap around the foot to grab. Inhale, lengthen your spine upwards. Exhale, open your left shoulder more towards the back. Inhale, reach a deep breath into the back of your ribs. Exhale, use your arms to continue deepening into the twist. Shoelace twisting towards the foot. Bring your chest back to the front. Remove your hands from behind the back. Cross your left ankle now on top of the right knee. Walk your hands over towards the right. You may be able to also place the left elbow into the crease of the left foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine towards your right knee. Exhale, relax around your upper back and the back of your neck. Inhale and press the outer edge of left ankle down into the right thigh. Exhale, shift your left sit bone back in space. Press your hands into the floor, bring your torso up. Let's do the other side. Half lotus, spinal twist. Cross the left foot underneath, right foot comes into half lotus. If that's too much, you simply cross the legs. Left hand onto right knee, right hand back behind your back, either to grab onto the floor or you reach for the foot with your hand or strap. Inhale and lift up the space that you're working with, the area you've chosen. Exhale, pull your shoulder blades back. Inhale, channel another deep breath towards the spot you're working with today. Exhale, from the inside, soften tension around this area. Twisting shoelace towards the foot. Bring your torso back to the center. Cross your right ankle onto left knee. Walk your hands towards the left. You may also bend the right elbow and place the right elbow into the hook of the right foot. Inhale, get the deepest breath that you can into your back and your low back. Exhale, soften the weight of your torso forwards towards the floor. Reach a deep breath down into your right hip. Exhale, press the floor away with two active feet. Inhale, wash the opening you're feeling in this pose into your spot. Go ahead and walk your hands back to center. And then sit torso up and just cross your legs. Watch me for a demo of a new ab, okay? This might be new for some of you, okay? So for this is called star spiral pulse. It's a variation of elbow to knee. So just watch me first. For this variation, you pick up the knees, you inhale, curl head and shoulders up. Hold your breath, press a little back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows go towards left knee, reach the right foot up, straight towards the ceiling. From there, you inhale and internally rotate the right thigh, so the foot points inwards. And then as you exhale, you reach up with the heel towards the ceiling, spiraling inwards and upwards 3 times. Okay? Then you inhale, head and shoulders back to center, bend the right knee. So today you'll practice getting that spiraling motion inwards and upwards, okay, with the leg. But first, before we get there, elbow to knee. Go ahead and lay on your back. Place your hands behind the back of your head. Pick up your feet. Knees are above your hips. Inhale, reach elbows, arms, and head and shoulders up off the mat. Hold your breath. Press your low back down. Curl. Exhale, reach elbows towards left knee. Reach the right foot forwards at 45 degrees. Spread your toes, active feet. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Bend the right knee. Hold your breath. Press the low back down. Curl tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows towards right knee. Straighten the left foot forwards at 45 degrees, spreading your toes. Pull belly down. Inhale, bend the left knee. Head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath. Press the low back into the floor. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Straighten the right leg forwards at 45 degrees. Reach out through the ball of the foot. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, bend the right knee. Head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath. Press the low back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards the center of right thigh. Straighten left leg forwards, reaching out through the ball of the foot. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath. Press low back into the floor. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to the space above left knee. Reach the right foot forwards at 45 degrees. This time, flex the toes back towards the shin. Pull belly down. Inhale, bend the right knee. Head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath. Press low back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards the space above the right knee. Reach the left heel forwards. Flex the toes back towards the shin and pull belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Exhale, head down and feet down for a quick breather. Right now, direct your strong and deepened breath into your spot. Use each inhale to bring new energy from your abs into this area you're working with. And then dedicate each exhale to shifting the energy here. Letting go around this spot. Star spiral pulse. Let's do it. Go ahead and pick up your feet, knees above hips once again. Inhale, curl head and shoulders up. Hold your breath. Press the low back down. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards left knee. Straighten the right heel up towards the ceiling. Pull belly down. Inhale, internally rotate the right thigh. Right toes point inwards. Exhale, rotate the foot in and up, pulsing up 3 times as you exhale. Inhale, bend the right knee, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath. Press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards right knee, straighten the left heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale, internally rotate the left thigh. And exhale, pulse the left thigh up 3 times, rotating inwards each time. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center, bend the left knee. Hold your breath, press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left knee, straighten the right heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale, internally rotate the right thigh. Exhale, pulse upwards, rotating in and up 3 times, reaching your right heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bend the right knee, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, press low back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows towards right knee, straighten the left heel up towards the ceiling and pull belly muscles down. Inhale, rotate inwards left thigh. Exhale, pulse the left heel in and up 3 times, pulling belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center, bend the left knee. Exhale, head down and feet down. Send deep breaths into your area. Almost like this warmth, this heat you've generated in your core could help melt any tensions around the edges of your spot. It's almost like baking a cake. You need heat to actually get a new reaction, to make something new from what you have, from all the ingredients. Use this heat to make a new story in your spot of love. Go ahead and roll onto one side and come up to all fours. Dolphin. Bring your elbows down to the floor, forearms down. Wrap your fingers around upper biceps to measure the proper distance for dolphin. From there, palms facing down, or if you're shoulder tweaky or injured or weak today, you clasp your hands. Okay, otherwise palms facing down. Press the ground away with your forearms. Head does not touch the floor. Relax your neck. Tuck your toes under, come up into dolphin. Lift hips up. Inhale, press hands into the floor. Exhale, press elbows into the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, reach your low back backwards. Inhale, lower knees on down. Flash prep. Watch me first. For flash prep, one elbow and one forearm stays down in the position that you would stay in for dolphin. The other hand slides back close to the knee. So the idea here is that your elbow's not going to open up to the side like this, but rather you're going to hug the elbow in, and it's far enough back that it also creates a tabletop. It's a 90-degree angle. Okay, so really observe your left elbow in this pose once you're in it to check that your elbow looks like a little tabletop. So can you see mine? So it's not way up here. Okay, you're stacking your elbow above your wrist. Very important. Flash prep. So go ahead and come onto elbows. Grab the upper biceps with your fingertips, and then bring forearms down. We'll start with left forearm on the floor. Right hand slides back close to the knee. From there, tuck your toes under. Make sure that your right elbow is bent so that it's over the right wrist. Press the ground away with both hands, and then straighten your legs. Once again, keep an eye on your right elbow. Just look at it. And if it's way out to the side, to the right side, hug it more in towards the midline of your body. Press the ground away with both arms. Reach back with strong heels. And lower knees down to change sides. Set up again by measuring upper biceps, and then bring the right forearm down this time. Left hand back by left knee. Make sure you're stacking the left elbow above the left wrist. Relax your neck. Tuck toes under. Press the ground away with your upper body and straighten the legs. Look at your left wrist and left elbow. If you need to reset the position of your left hand a little further back so that it's right underneath your elbow, do so. Press the ground away with your strong upper body. Hug your left elbow in. Dedicate one deep breath to your spot in this pose. Good. Now bring these down. And let's go ahead and stand up for sun salutations. Okay. How's everyone doing? Nice and spicy? You're as spicy as me already? Dripping? Okay. Sun salutations. As if we weren't hot enough. Let's get hot today, babes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step left foot back, lower left knee down, reach your arms and torso up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Step back into plank. Lower your knees down, lower your chest down. Low cobra, inhale. Arch your upper back away from the floor. Press the floor with your hands, elbows are bent. Exhale, lower chest down, hands underneath shoulders, downward facing dog. Lunge in one breath. Inhale, step left foot forwards, lower the right knee down, reach your arms up. Keep reaching up with fingertips until you finish your inhale. Forward bend. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Step the right foot forwards and lower your torso towards your thighs. Active feet press the floor away. Inhale, reach your arms up. Tuck your tailbone down. Exhale, hands to the center of your chest. Inhale into your spine. Reach your arms up. Exhale, relax around your area. Float your hands down to the floor. Lunge in one breath. Inhale, step right foot back. Lower the knee to the floor and then reach hands and torso up. Exhale, lower hands down. Step into plank. Lower knees down, lower chest down. Low cobra, inhale, arch your back away from the floor. This time, pull with your hands. Pull, pull, pull like your shoulders are moving backwards. Exhale, reach your sternum forwards and down. Hands underneath shoulders, come into down dog. Lunge, inhale, step the right foot forwards, lower left knee down, reach the arms and torso up. Forward bend, hands to the floor, step the left foot forwards. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to center of chest. Inhale, reach arms up. Reach your area upwards towards the ceiling, like you're lifting up, like you're proud as fuck of it. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step left foot back, lower left knee down, reach torso up. If you can lift your area in this pose too, reach it upwards. Let it know you're dedicating this practice to it. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step into plank. Lower knees down, lower chest down. Low cobra, inhale, reach your chest forwards and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step left foot forwards, lower right knee down, reach arms up. Forward bend, exhale, hands to the floor, step right foot forwards, relax your torso down, tuck your chin towards your chest. Press the ground away with active feet. Reach active hands up towards ceiling. Tuck your tailbone. Telescope your ribs. Reaching ribcage up. Exhale, hands to center of chest. Okay. Do you all have wall space nearby?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda? You'll figure it out? Okay. You can also maybe take turns if you need space, okay? Dolphin on a wall. One leg up, okay? So for this, you come into dolphin on a wall, right? Set up for dolphin, or you can have hands clasped. Step your feet up the wall. And then, optional, pick one foot reaching up towards the ceiling. Okay, to come down, don't shuffle down, step all the way down. Okay, 5 breaths per side.
Okay.
So either one leg up or just dolphin. Okay, if it's just dolphin, practice about 3 to 8 breaths in total. Okay, so you go on the forearms. Heels are close to the wall. And then you come up into dolphin and then step your feet up the wall about 3 feet. You're imagining you're making like an L shape. Okay, so you don't want your feet like way, way, way high up the wall. Nice. Okay, good job, Gabe. Nice shape. Okay, and see if you can get one leg reaching up. If you feel stable enough for that. Yes, and then you hang out there for 5 breaths.
5 breaths.
Yeah, 5 breaths per side.
Switch sides. That's it.
Anna Karen, try and reach up through the toes of your feet, right up towards the ceiling. And then press the floor away with your forearms. Yeah, because that'll help get you like vertical, like you're a big column, tower. Nice. Heather, is there space for you to do this too? Or should I give you another alternate pose? Because there is a pose that comes after this. Okay, just 5 breaths per side, and then sit up to watch me for the next pose. Okay, so yeah, so Heather, while you're doing that, this will be your next pose, okay? For Gabe and Anna Karen, this is your next pose. Okay, so it's twisting chair on the wall. For this, you turn to face with your wall next to you. Then you sit your hips down, and I'm going to twist away from the wall just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm twisting my torso towards the wall, and you can either hook your elbow onto the knee, or you're just using hands on the wall to twist open, okay? But it'll look like this, okay? Or elbow. Okay, 5 breaths per side. So Anna Karen, I don't know if there's space like by her closet or something to do that. There might be a little, you know, you just need a little bit of wall space like for your hands.
Okay. Should we? So me, Andrew,
Sorry?
what are we?
Oh, twisting. So twisting chair on the wall. So you come into like a chair pose and then you twist towards the wall. Yeah. Okay, just 5 breaths per side. Gabe, inhale and reach your upper back away from the wall. And then exhale, move your right sit bone back a little bit. Yeah, inhale, arch your upper back away from the wall. Good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So next pose is down dog on a wall. One leg up. You know that one, Gabe? So it's the same thing that you set up in dolphin, but now hands are on the floor. Do you all need a demo of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Down dog on a wall, one leg up. For this, you come into downward facing dog. Heels are on the wall. Okay, the corner of the wall on the floor, and then you step feet up the wall to make an L shape. Then lift one leg. Okay, here, watch my shoulders. Press the ground away. And then reach up with the top leg. Okay. Meanwhile, the leg that's on the wall, you can start to press more through the ball of the foot to reach your chest away from the wall. I don't know if you can really see that from this angle, but it's a good move that you can work up towards. Okay. So 5 breaths per side. So like Gabe, in your example, your right foot, press the ball of the foot a little more into the wall. And your right heel, yes. Like that power you just felt through your leg, that. Good. Very good job. Okay. Just 5 breaths each side, and then come on back to your mats. In the meantime, you want to do some like wrist circles or something, you know, massage your forearms, you can do that. Okay, finish up and come on back to your mat.
Still wall or away from the wall?
Away from the wall. Yeah, we're done with the wall. We're done with it. Okay, these series with 3 poses, yes. Stand at the front of your mat. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale, reach the crown of your head forwards. Lengthen your sit bones backwards. Exhale, lower down into a plank position, and then either modified chaturanga or chaturanga. Lower knees down and chest forwards. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior 1. Inhale, step left foot forwards between the hands. Bring your torso up. Arms up. You can either come on the ball of the right foot, or you can lift right heel off the floor or right heel on the floor. Your hips facing the same direction as your left toes. Inhale, reach your rib cage up. Exhale, reach up from your arms. Inhale, reach up from your wrists. Feel the lengthening upwards. And then exhale, bend the left knee just a little bit more while you continue to lengthen up with your torso. Easy twisting warrior. Press your arms down. Bring your right hand onto the floor. Reach left hand up. Keep left knee bent. Once again, you can be on the ball of the right foot with the heel lifted, or you can be with your toes pointing towards the right ankle, the right wrist. Inhale, lengthen the right side of your rib cage forwards. Exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, bend the left knee forwards. Exhale, reach the back of the right knee up. Pigeon. Lower left hand down to the floor. Bend the right knee. Then move the outer edge of left thigh towards the floor. From here, you can either have pigeon with chest up, which for me personally feels really good in this particular practice, or you can walk your hands forward and bring your chest down. Okay, this also feels good. Figure out which pose feels best to then send deep breaths of relief and release in and around your spot. Use the feeling good in the pose as a sign of love that you're sending this area. Half salutation. Bring your torso up. Step into plank. Lower down into modified chaturanga or chaturanga, knees down and chest forwards. Inhale into up dog or low cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Warrior one. Inhale, step the right foot forwards. Come up into warrior one. Reach the arms up, hips facing towards the right toes. Inhale, telescope your ribs up and away from your hips. Exhale, wrap your shoulders by sending your elbows forwards, towards one another, just a little bit. Inhale, bend the knee a little deeper. Exhale, reach the back of left towards the ceiling and reach back through left heel. Easy twisting warrior. Relax your arms down. Left hand to the floor. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, reach your torso away from your right leg. Exhale, reach arms away from one another. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, relax your neck, releasing the weight of your head towards the floor. Pigeon. Lower the right hand down to the floor. Drop the outer edge of the right thigh towards the floor. Reach the left toes back. From here, experiment with what feels best. Chest or walking your hands forward slowly enough that you can actually notice the different sensations at different angles. Don't just assume you know what feels best. Explore what feels best. And once you've found which angle feels like the best opening, take deep breaths, connecting the opening in your hips to the opening of your spot. Connect a softening in your hips to a softening in your spot. Yourself into change. Come on into downward facing dog. Archer warrior one. Inhale, step left foot forwards. Come up into a warrior one position. Now, reach your left arm up and then bring left hand to the upper back. Bring right hand to the low back and then slide hands towards one another. If you can't quite reach arms together, use your strap or your leash or whatever it is you're using today. Inhale, lengthen your rib cage up. Exhale, bend the left knee and reach the back of the right heel up. Inhale, lengthen your left elbow. Exhale, lean the weight of your head. Twisting warrior. Release your arms. Keep your legs in this position. Cross your right elbow over the left knee. Make a fist with the right hand, then bring your left hand on top of the right fist. If that's uncomfortable, you can have hands, palms facing one another. Inhale, twist your sternum towards the left. Exhale, bend your left knee a little deeper. Inhale, rotate the left side of your chest away from your fists. Exhale, relax in your neck. Twisting pigeon towards the thigh. Bring your hands down to the floor. Lower the right knee, then lower the outer edge of left thigh. Walk your hands towards the left. This gets into a whole new area of your hip. Can you use the sensations of being in a whole new region of stretch to enter into a new set of sensations and feelings about the spot you've chosen to work with? Are you open to the possibility of changing your relationship with this area or this part of you? Inhale, bring your hands back to center. Step into plank. Lower down chaturanga or modified chaturanga, knees down, chest down. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Archer warrior one. Inhale, step the right foot forwards and come up into warrior one. Inhale, right hand to the upper back. Left hand to the low back. Slide hands towards one another. Use a strap if you can't quite reach your hands, or if there's discomfort in shoulders. Same thing with our concept we're working with. You cannot have enough pain to get yourself to move in the right direction. Only gentleness and honesty in that. Work at your honest edges. Active feet press the floor. Exhale, reach elbows one another. Twisting warrior. Release the clasp of your hands. Left elbow over right knee. Hooking on the outer edge of the thigh. Make a fist with the left hand and place right hand over the fist. Or you can try it the opposite way. Right hand is in the fist. Inhale, rotate the center of your chest towards your hands. Exhale, press the left elbow into the right knee a little bit more to help open the chest more towards the ceiling. Inhale, lean your upper back away from your right knee. Exhale, press the ground away with strong legs. Pigeon twisting towards the thigh. Hands down to the floor. Lower left knee down. Outer edge of right thigh down. Walk your hands over towards the right. Once again, you can either have chest up or slowly walk your hands down. Here you're twisting chest towards your right thigh. The floor away with both feet. Inhale, lengthen the front of your ribs away from the front of your pelvis. Exhale, move your right shoulder. Facing dog. Get out of the pose, come into down dog. Lower your knees down and then sit back to watch me. For shoulder stand. For shoulder stand, you may want to add a little extra padding so you can roll your mat over once and then twice so that you have extra cushion. Okay? From there, you lay such that your back and upper back is supported on the mat. Okay, so my entire neck and back is supported. From there, you can either use a wall, as I'm doing, to walk your feet up. Okay, I'll show you the without the wall variation. I place my hands on low back and then move the feet away from the wall. Feet reach up. Okay, that's the with the wall variation. And you can lower back to the wall. Okay, when you're not using the wall, you lay on your back. And first, it's helpful to bring your knees towards your forehead. Knees stay bent so that your hands can get to the low back. And even you shimmy your elbows in a little bit. Okay? From there, you start to reach the legs back. And then to come down, you bend the knees towards forehead again. Slowly come down. Okay. So let's come up into shoulder stand. Choose if you want to use a wall or not to set up. Very nice. Aim to reach up with the balls of your feet. And imagine you had something in between your ankles that you could squeeze. So imagine squeezing something between your ankles and reaching your toes and balls of your feet up. Good. Start to lower the knees towards the forehead. Okay, you can bring your hands from there onto the floor. And then use that support to slowly lower the feet down. Okay, good. Go ahead and grab your strap. For shin bound half lotus spinal twist. If you don't have a strap, you use a towel. Okay, watch me first. For half lotus shin bound spinal twist, you bring left foot, one foot into half lotus. Then you use your strap around the shin. Right hand comes behind the back to grab onto the strap. Then left hand goes to the outside of the right foot. And from there, it's not a forward bend. Okay? It's a twist, open, and a side bend. Okay, so let's do this together. Okay, go ahead and straighten the right leg. Bring left foot into half lotus. If this is a little intense, you can also put a block underneath the knee just to have a little less intensity in the hip. Okay, and also if that is still too intense, you bring the left foot into the groin. Okay, it does not come into half lotus. Choose what feels honest for you today. Okay, then strap goes around the left shin and the left thigh. Swoop right hand behind the back to grab on for the strap. Then reach your left hand towards either the big toe of the right foot, or if you can, grab the outer edge of the foot. And then remember, it's not a forward bend. It's a twist, big side bend. So twist your chest now, open towards the right. Use the strap around your right hand to help pull your chest open towards the right. And then exhale, feel for letting your torso side bend to the left. Inhale, lengthen your spine away from your hips. Exhale, let go in your neck. Face your left ear towards left shoulder. Send a deep breath into your spot in this pose. In that pose, bring your torso back to center. Release the left hand, and then release the strap. Change your legs. Straighten out left leg. Bring the right foot into half lotus, or the foot in towards the groin. Place the strap around the front of the right shin. Bring left hand behind the back to grab the strap. Activate both feet, and then right hand either grabs big toe or outer edge of right foot, left foot. Inhale, start to open your torso towards the left. Exhale, relax your right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, puff up the left side of your chest. Exhale, pull the left shoulder blade back. Use the support of the strap. Use each remaining breath in this pose to soften up the edges of your spot you've chosen to work with. Like you could blur its sharp edges. Turn it into a cloud. Lengthen your neck away from collarbones. Exhale, soften just underneath your collarbones. Come out of the pose, bring torso back to center, release the right hand. Remove the strap and lay on your back for Shavasana. So lay on your back, get comfy. Close your eyes. Soak up the stillness your body feels like it can have right now. In our world today, sometimes it's so hard just to get a moment where we can feel still. Now that you're in a space that you can have it, be grateful for the stillness. Continue to wash deep breaths in and around and through your spot. And wash your breath through your area in a way where there's no intention of having to change it. No intention of it needing to release or become anything different. Just feed it what it needs. Breath, attention, and love. Watch as the sensations around this area morph when all you do is give it attention and care. I encourage you to do the following. In your mind, ask this area, what do you need to hear from me? What do you need to know? Ask that question and then see what comes up in your mind. Dialogue with this space. Ask this space, how can I connect more deeply with you today? Start to move hands and feet. Slowly bring yourself up to seated position. Okay, for the rest of the day, choose to be in love with this part of you and make it a sexy ass romance. Okay, I love you all.